Hi, cousins. Back in the G. I wanted to just go back on that Melly Mel acetate I had done just before this. The Grandmaster. I keep saying Grandmaster Melly Mel. It was a weird thing. He was going through all stuff, and Sylvia was playing games, and Grandmaster Flash was mad about the message, which is a whole other story. So then it was like Grandmaster Melly Mel, which was kind of ridiculous. Anyway, just the title of that was called "Don't Do It." It didn't say white lines. That's another cool thing about that piece. In the hip hop world, another cut, motherless child, ghostface killah, acetate, hot piece. Reason I'm going to talk about this for a minute is my involvement with Wu-Tang Clan. I was working at Sin at the time, and Wu-Tang Clan was one of our big projects. And I instantly, I instantly got it. And it's like, I hate to even say it, because now everybody in the world has a W shirt. Everybody from Staten Island's a Wu-Tang Clan. It just it's so tired and disgusting to even say I was involved. I feel like, why am I going to, it's like saying I'm a DJ. It's like, do you want to even say you're a DJ today? Anyway, Wu-Tang Clan, when I was given the project to promote it, there was actually, I talk about this in the book, but there were a lot of problems with Wu-Tang, because what was happening was there was never a group that big with all this diversity and everything else in the hip hop world. And the label, the RCA really sucked at that time, but they really, aside from them sucking, there was no way of them knowing how to promote all of these individuals. And the record wasn't connecting. So what happened was we come up with Protection Act was the first single. So then we were promoting that. And yeah, Flex is hitting it and different people are hitting it in the country, but it's not spreading. Then it's like we're going for Method Man. Method Man starts to connect. Then we're going for Can It Be So Simple, or Shame on Me, and the rest of them. And we're going through all this stuff. And none of the singles are connecting at the same time in the country. So it was actually my idea, believe it or not, which I'm sure everybody will take credit for it. But I said, why don't we just promote the album and the group, and whoever plays it, plays it. They really weren't putting out commercial singles, so hopefully this will turn into sales for everybody, for the entire album. And I remember, this is a true story, which is crazy, that the owners, which I won't even go into their names, but I remember them basically saying we could pull the plug on Wu-Tang and put our efforts into Make Room by the Alcoholics. That's a true story, man, and I'll take that shit to the grave. That's a true story, that they literally were like, you know what, let's move on from Wu-Tang and go into the Alcoholics. And I was so into Wu-Tang at the time. I was close with my man Mojo, and Mojo was, he was with Wu all the time. He took me to the studio. My man was ODB, and years later I wound up producing the definitive ODB, and that was always my favorite member. I thought he was the nastiest in the world, and obviously there's a lot of talent there. But anyway, Acetate, a Motherless Child, which is kind of hot. Giving you these stories, cousin. These stories are gold. They're from the heart. They're true. I don't need to embellish. There's no reason for me not to give it to you straight. The stories are so great. Also, I don't lie, and I'd forget to lie, but I remember what I remember. So another golden story, another memory. Enjoy it, cousins.